Jake Paul has finally reacted to the leaked sparring and training footage of Mike Tyson. We know that Tyson has officially declared his return to the ring for another showdown, this time squaring off against Paul. Their highly anticipated clash is set to take place in July at the iconic AT&T Stadium located in Texas. However, concerns have been sparked among fans following the circulation of a video showing the former champion relying on a walking aid due to challenges with sciatica during the Talk Sport boxing watch party for the Anthony Joshua vs. Francis Andout ex-European super bantamweight title holder Spencer Oliver shared his personal doubts about Tyson's chances in the upcoming match. He said, "I'm scared about it, to be honest. You look at the bad health he's been in recently. We've seen him on crutches, and I think the kid from the Disney Channel is going to knock out Mike Tyson." Oliver, a seasoned individual, be witness to Tyson's formidable might firsthand during his tenure at the Fighters training camp leading up to his match against El Salvador in Glasgow. Oliver added, "I just can't get my head around it, to be honest. I think it is a sad day for the sport. What damage would that do to Mike Tyson's legacy?" Oliver expressed disbelief and sadness about the situation. He reflected on how it represented a sad moment for the sport and pondered the potential damage to Mike Tyson's legacy. He said, "We fast forward 20-odd years and he's getting in the ring, and I think it is a sad spectacle because he probably gets knocked out. Have you seen the condition he's in? He is 57 years old and is not in great health. Come on, man." He emphasized Tyson's apparent poor condition, his age of 57, and questioned the wisdom of his return to boxing, suggesting it was not justifiable given his health issues. On the other hand, in a captivating moment captured during a recent photo session, Tyson showcased his formidable strength by relentlessly sparring with his trainer. Predictably, the emergence of fresh footage has ignited a storm of controversy, leaving the populace grappling with doubts about the necessity of the impending brawl. One fan wrote, "I wouldn't fight Mike Tyson even if he looked like Joe Biden." Another fan agreed, "It's called muscle memory. Mike makes all that look easy. You get in the ring and try to box 3 one-minute rounds. It's exhausting. Mike is too old. It's embarrassing that he would even take this fight. It makes no sense for your fighter. Jake Paul wins. He beats up a grandpa. Mike loses. It just makes boxing look more ridiculous house than it already is." A fan even claimed, "This is literally a 10-second clip. Are you saying Mike is going to have the same energy all rounds? I don't understand your point here." While another fan suggested Mike Tyson's sparring partner has to be expert level to survive. It does not look like Tyson is slowed down much with the impending bout inching nearer. Enthusiasts and analysts are eagerly pondering the outcome when these two adversaries collide within the ropes, particularly given their significant age contrast. Yet Tyson appears unperturbed by the gap evident in his recent training footage, where he unleashes bare-fisted blows upon a heavy bag. Such a display could well be causing Paul to reassess his music strategies. Extremely vicious workout. Right, nice. Bo. Music. Turning to Instagram after seeing this intense training footage of Tyson, Jake Paul shared his reaction with a caption reading, "Well, here is how he reacted in the midst of it all. The once revered baddest man on the planet unleashed his former prowess, pummeling the heavy bag with relentless force." Witnessing this intense training display, Paul's expression morphed into one of bewilderment, his features reflecting a mixture of confusion and blankness. Furthermore, Paul has faced scrutiny for challenging opponents significantly older than him. This critique holds weight as the majority of his MMA adversaries have exceeded the age of 40. Even in his bouts against boxers, they were often nearing the end of their careers. The singular instance where he faced a younger opponent, Tommy Fury, resulted in his defeat. In the midst of this, a veteran of the UFC has weighed in on the potential clash between Paul and Tyson. Amidst the flurry of opinion surrounding the potential bout between 57-year-old Mike Tyson and Jake Paul, Conor McGregor appears to remain aloof to the spectacle. Speaking to Championship Rounds, the Notorious is stated, "Your thoughts on this? A Mike Tyson and Jake Paul fight? Oh geez, I don't. It's a bit strange." He interested, I don't know. I don't understand it. I wish well for Mike." Additionally, it's noteworthy to highlight that shortly following the confirmation of the bout, an archive video resurfaced depicting Mike Tyson utilizing a cane for support while walking, intensifying apprehensions regarding his readiness for the upcoming fight. "Can you guys bow to me? Am I right? Why, how you doing, Mick? Good to see you, brother. You're looking good, Mike." Mr. Tyson. That being said, should Mike Tyson feel inclined to step into the ring at 57, there's little anyone can do to dissuade him. While he may not boast the nimbleness of his younger days, his reservoir of experience speaks volumes. Thus, the spectacle slated for July 20th holds promise for intriguing outcomes. At the ripe age of 57, Mike Tyson is poised for a sensational comeback to the boxing ring, set to face off against Jake Paul. However, amidst the anticipation, a wave of doubt has washed over some fans, fueled by online footage showcasing the former champion on a wheelchair. They ponder whether Tyson's return to the sport is wise at this stage of his life. However, this is what Tyson said about it. The other day, I saw a picture of you in a wheelchair. What was that all about? Oh, I have sciatica every now and then it flares up, and when it flares up, I can't even talk. No way. I did everything I was entitled to do in my career. There's nothing in my regret. It should come as no shock if he's not in the best of shape, particularly as he approaches his 60th birthday. Many supporters argue that Tyson isn't doing himself any favors by re-entering the boxing ring, especially following the circulation of footage showing him at a UFC event on social media. However, Tyson hit back with a video snippet showcasing his rigorous training regime, and it's safe to say he appears razor-sharp after being rigorously put through his paces. Paul might be basing his expectations on the belief that Tyson's best years are behind him, especially since he hasn't competed since 2020. However, in professional combat sports, success often hinges on one's training regimen and skill level. Even though Tyson may not be at his physical prime, he still possesses a vast array of experience. It is noteworthy that despite approaching 60, he still exhibits a commendable level of physical shape. A key factor distinguishing Tyson is his strategy towards the sport. While his opponent may be attempting to undermine his abilities through taunts, Tyson appears to avoid such provocations. His forthright criticism of his son's choice to confront Paul, along with his observations on wide-established boxers hold grievances against the Paul brothers, reflects a profound comprehension developed through years of experience. He today was the day play with fire sometimes happen. Meanwhile, Frank Warren has openly expressed his thoughts regarding the upcoming fight between Jake Paul and Mike Tyson. Warren fervently expressed his disbelief, asserting that such an occurrence ought not to be taking place. He said, "First of all, I like Jake Paul. I like him a lot. He's a great promoter and he's done well for a guy that's come from his background. He's not a guy like yourself or like me who has come from the tough side of the streets and came through boxing." He acknowledged his admiration for Jake Paul, praising his promotional skills and success despite not coming from a traditional boxing background or challenging upbringing. However, Warren critiqued the notion of a match with a 58-year-old Tyson, dismissing it as inappropriate. Warren further added, "He's done well as a prankster and the majority of his fights were this YouTuber type of stuff, but a 58-year-old man, do me a favor, it shouldn't be happening." Having said that, some of the stuff that comes on in this day and age, I can't believe how it's coming about, but it does, and these guys earn a lot of money from it. Warren remarked on the nature of the entertainment industry today, expressing astonishment at some of the events that gain popularity and the substantial earnings they generate. Nonetheless, he conceded that if the fight is conducted under strict medical supervision and with competent officials to ensure the fighter's safety, he wouldn't outright condemn it, though personally he finds no interest in such a matchup. Warren expressed it, it's properly medical supervised and they got some decent officials in there, and at times it can be protected from themselves. Then who am I to criticize it? But for me, it's not something I have any interest in whatsoever. As of now, there's been no disclosure regarding the undercard for the Paul vs. Tyson match at this juncture. The regulations governing the primary event remain ambiguous, leaving uncertainty about the specific rule set and the potential implementation of a no-knockout policy. So that's all from today's video. If you enjoyed it, remember to leave a like, subscribe, and ring that bell icon so you never miss our upcoming videos.